Okay, so when you come to the site, I'll send you the link anyway. When you come to the site, we have this interface. You can register here, or if you are already registered, you just log in. Let's look at the register page. As you can see, I haven't spent much time on the design. It's just the interface with no colors and everything. I've just added color at the registration page for you to see that we can add colors and beautify the site. But for now, this is how it looks like. Let me hide this and then. So this is the Abifio registration page. You can register as a customer or a subcontractor. So if you register as a customer, you enter your email. Let me just enter some dummy email here. The first name, your last name, your phone number. You select your country. So all the countries in the world are part of it. Let's say Canada. You select your country. You put in your password and confirm, and then you have a math question to answer. The system just generates a simple math addition question from 1 to 10, and then you just have two numbers from 1 to 10 being the math answer question. You put the answer here. So this one, the answer is 7, and then you submit. The reason we are adding the math capture here is we have a lot of AI bots on the internet now that they just continue filling forms and overpopulating forms, and they've been programmed to just fill any form they find online. So once our form is online, you don't want our database to just be bombarded with several forms that are being filled by just bots or AI bots. So we have this because every time you refresh the page, the math question changes. So the bots are not able to figure out how to answer the question, and they have no way of finding out that this particular field is related to the next field. So they just fill anything anyhow and just go on. So we prevent that from happening. So once you register, you have an account and you can log in. So I'm going to log in with my account now. I hope I have the password right. Okay, so once I log in, we'll be brought to this page. Right now, we don't have the other interface. This is a simple interface for now. I'm using a different framework that helps us to do a lot of things that the previous one I was using was didn't have. It's taking me over a year to learn this new framework, but it has so many other things that will help us. It has accounting in the background, taxation in the background, it has all the business modules in the background as well. So we can plug in and then do all accounting, taxes, and everything for the software. So it makes things very easy and it will speed up our development. So by the time we deploy, we have all other modules that we'll need later again for SMS notification and all that is already integrated in this system that we have here. So it's far better than the previous one I was using. Okay, so once you log in, you have, depending on your authorization, you either see the client's workspace or the subcontractor workspace. So there are two different workspaces, and all your links are on the workspace. If we need to add any more links, they will all be on the workspace here. Okay, so let's see a client workspace. So a client can look at their profile. For now, you can see there are 6 clients on the system. You can only see your own profile. You can't see somebody else's profile. So a client can view their profile here. Since I'm administrator, that's why I'm seeing, I can click and see everybody's profile. So I have a profile here, let's say this one, and then I can enter my information and a few other things here. Not everything here you can see for yourself. You can add your own picture, your profile picture and everything here if we enable that. Okay, so let me go back to the Abifio client. So you can view your profile, you can make a service request, and then you can view previous requests. So let's see if we can make a service request right now. So you click on service request. That's me. My name is administrator. That's why my name is already here. If you log in and you are doing a service request, your name will be here as the client. Then you select the service. So we have haircut, manicure, pedicure, and many other services. We allow the subcontractors to add the services. So if I click here, I can add another service right here. But because I'm an administrator, that's why I'm able to click here and add another service. Let me just do that so you see that it works. So pedicure, manicure, maybe, I don't know, shaving. I'm just thinking of something. So now shaving is also part of the services now. You get me? It's all seamless now. So we select maybe haircut, and then you select your country. The way I've done it is this is the map. But what I did is once you select your country, the map just recenters to your country. So if I select Ghana, all of a sudden the map recenters to Ghana. So I can put in my location. I can zoom in and put in my location. If I'm at Techima, I just pick the thing and put it there. So now the system knows that I'm exactly at Techima at this particular point. If I change, I think I've over zoomed my screen because I'm recording this. If I change the country to maybe South Africa, immediately it relocates the map to South Africa, to show South Africa. So now we are in South Africa. If you know where exactly, maybe there's a town called Kimberley, you can put your location there. So everything is just centered like that. You can remove, we'll put in a video to show people how to use the map as well. So we can remove pin points and stuff like that. And then you save. So once you save, you have made your service request. Your service request is that you want a haircut and your location is in South Africa, and specifically you are in this at this location. So if a subcontractor accepts your request, obviously only subcontractors close by your location and your country will be notified. So once they accept your request, they can just look at the map where you have placed your location, and they know exactly where to come and provide the service. So obviously you have to accept and then confirm and all that, and then they use the map to come over. So that's how our system is for now. I've integrated the maps as well. So this is a service request has been requested. If I come to the subcontractor's workspace, the subcontractor can also update their profile. A subcontractor can view their services and update their price list. So a subcontractor can click on my services and price list. This subcontractor only has manicure, and the subcontractor's name is beside the service. So since I'm logged in as administrator, that's why you can see manicure dash administrator. So a subcontractor can add another service. Maybe I do haircuts and manicure. So obviously my ID is here already and the service is available. And then I put in the price. So the price here will be based on the currency I have chosen when I go into my profile. So maybe it's charging $15 for that. So you just enter 15, but the 15 here will match up to your currency. So all international currencies are on the system as well. So right now we save this, and this subcontractor now has two. So if I go back to the subcontractor, my services, he has two services which are available. Okay. So subcontractor can also, now I'm going back to the subcontractor workspace, can also view requests that are near him, as in requests close by his area, because he also used the map to show his location. So if he looks at requests, there's a haircut. The country is South Africa. The request is still available and it's not completed yet. So the request is not completed or it hasn't expired. So this is the service. He can click on it to see the details of the service. This, and he knows exactly where the request came from and the request is available. So then he can accept the request. And once he accepts the request, the client is notified that maybe 4 or 5 different subcontractors have accepted his request. Then the client goes in to select or choose which subcontractor he likes. So subcontractors may accept several requests. The client is notified. Then the client now picks one of the subcontractors based on the prices. You remember the subcontractors put in their prices. So the client may look at the different prices, different subcontractors and their prices, and confirm with one of the subcontractors. Once the client confirms, then that request is no longer available on the system because it's been confirmed for a particular subcontractor. And then they can go ahead and go and provide the service. So this is the new interface we are using. It's a new framework. It's called Frappe. It's actually a whole business integration framework. I had to learn. I've spent about a whole year learning this framework because I think its capabilities are more suited to the project that we are doing, the Abifio project. So that's it. Sorry, it has taken quite a while for me to uh, provide you with a tangible working prototype of the software. It's been a very, very difficult project anyway, but I'm grateful to God. It has forced me to learn a new software, and it has huge capabilities. Okay, so this is for the Abifio. I'm just going to show you a few other things about um, this software. So we can create a website fully in the Abifio app itself. We can integrate it with so many other things. And it has other capabilities. As I said, the business aspect, accounting is also already integrated into it. So once we start using the software, it's not now that we are going to build the accounting part of it, the taxation part of it, and other things. Most of the basic things in business itself are already built in the software. Customer relationship management, HR management, all that is all integrated in the system already. So this is how we'll be moving on. It is my hope that in the next few weeks, we'll be meeting at least every 2 weeks to keep adding more um, stuff to it. But the site is online, so I'll send you a link to my VPS. As I said, I'm now using a virtual private server. So that's what we are using so that we don't have to pay GoDaddy to host our site again. Once we are satisfied with the site and we are going to launch, we'll have to get a new VPS so that we move everything to that VPS. The reason is that my VPS is a small VPS. It can handle a lot of clients and it's more of a testing VPS for now. Thank you.